Still very, very alive. Still very, very still alive. You're watching No Pictures of a Bird, a podcast by Mr Tapscott. I'm Mr Tapscott. Do you just need to know who I am? That's good. That's good. That's good. No, most people now are going like, oh no, I don't get it. We get it. Well, do you get it? Because when I woke up today, they said, no, you won't have to play Google Maps. You won't have to. Aces are gone. Opus Dei are gone. Yeah, here we are. So who are these chumps? Just random bogans who are trying to fucking... Yeah, it's the apparatus. So I've destroyed the fucking leadership. And now it's like the apparatus is still there, basically. It's like, well, we can still do stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So where? Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, now I'm being told by SAS. It's like, bro, it's like a fucking... It's like a termite's nest. Yeah. You can kill the queen. It will still be like, it'll still be an infestation. Yeah, basically. So right now we're in the fumigating stages. Okay. Hopefully there won't be any new ones, is what they're saying. Yeah, it stops spreading at least. Yeah, okay. Cool. All right, well, that's good. That's nice to know. Yeah. How's everyone else doing? Pretty good. Pretty good. Thanks, Mr. Tapscott. Not bad. Not bad. AFP say... thank you, sir. And SAS say thank you, sir. US military, the remaining one. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, now that those 5 family chumps are out of the way, now that those Swiss Nazis are out of the way, and the Estonian Nazis are out of the way, Denmark, they're out of the way, Norway are out of the way, Ireland, they're out of the way. Now that all those fucking losers are out of the way, cartel are out of the way, we can, get onto the real agenda of putting the world back on track. Yeah, getting all those fucking racist dogs out. That top 10%, right? That just had to go. All of it. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so the other thing that happened overnight was overnight Australian time was very significant portions of the US military and law enforcement were retired. Yeah. Don't forget to crack the jokes, though, Mr. Tapscott. Yeah, I will. Don't worry. I don't have any props. Most of my props. Bill Burr's not around anymore. I can't say he's gay. I don't know. I could immediately drink a cup of coffee if you wanted. I don't have any biscuits. I don't have any cookies. I don't know. What else do I have? That's it. Joining me as always. Sorry about it. Representing you by the candle. We had a good time this morning. We did. We watched Carlito's Way. It was a present. Thought, all right, this for you, Mr. Tapscott. Oh, that's nice. It's a good movie. Carlito Brigande. And Kitty Callaghan was there also. Did you contribute? The laughter, I keep telling you. Yeah, all right, no kidding. We all know. We all take you very seriously. Yeah. Yeah, she's like, do you really want to start a flame war with Kitty Callaghan? You want to start a flame war with Kitty Callaghan? Ooh, wow. Sudden just fucking popped. What was that? Tasmania popped. Okay. Yep. All right. Okay. Tasmania is now safely back within Allied hands. Tara Bennett would like to say, suck shit, you fucking scum. That's for wiping out the Tasmanian Aborigine. You fucking piece of shit. You know exactly what you did. You know exactly what you did. You wiped them off the map. It was genocide. Yeah. Not anymore. Well, debt repaid. Yeah. Hegarty satisfied with that? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. There you go. There's some more land for you, Curries, if you want. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Winage agency incoming. Yeah. We've got boots on the ground. We've got friendly boots on the ground. Civilians are still there. Local police are gone. State Parliament is gone. Any ADF that were remaining are gone. Yeah. Yeah, they had a real disgusting Opus Dei problem down there. Like Catholics. Yeah, disgusting Catholic Nazis. Yeah, horrifying. Yeah, dog shit. Real dog shit. Yeah. Because they're down there, they're like, oh, we can get away with anything. No one cares about us. But, no. We saw it. Didn't we get in? We saw the whole thing. Yes, Mr. Tapscott. Yeah. Through silver and blood, I believe, is the parlance. That's the correct terminology for how we were repaid. Yeah. Not bad, huh? Everyone's like, woo! Yeah, all the knives in the air. Yeah. Who's looking forward to New Year's Eve in the CVD? Yeah, lots of people. So, a little bit of crossover between today's topic, which is Carla, Urate, Cafe Freda's, because these are the sharks that were circling Kitty Callaghan. Yeah. And they were actually part of the Bondi infestation. Yeah. They were part of it. They were sort of pre-installed there. They were moving in. Yeah. They're getting ready to basically like make that their fucking. Yeah, it was like they were sort of like liaising. Well, obviously we'll go into it in much more detail, but they were kind of like the Yakuza were fucking well in there. The Yakuza were in there, the Young Dragoner were in there, the Swiss Nazis were in there. Obviously Waverley City Council was fucking cooked. It was 110% total Nazi. Like Swiss Nazi, yeah. Eastern Suburbs Nazis, but Malcolm Turnbull, Allegra Spender. Like, yeah, those fucking dog shit. Dog shit Nazi Party Nazis. Yeah, proper East German Nazis. Yeah, Waverley City Council was basically infested and growing by the fucking month. It's like more and more Nazis were just getting like they're just sucking them in. It was disgusting, like a Nazi sponge. Said someone in the SAS, someone in the ADF. Yeah. The new ADF, which is being rebuilt. Fantastic. That's good. Good to know. Now, ADF High Command, needless to say, ADF High Command have just asked me to underline this. Since we've just gone through a round of purges, because the entire fucking military, the entire Australian military, except for Blackburn core of SAS and AFP, were cooked. Even some of the sub-commanders had to go. Yeah. Because they were like actively trying to sell out the Australians. Yeah, cartel. Like, where are your subs going to be? They were sort of half planning on stealing one. Yeah, or at least corrupting one to get them to do favors for them. Yeah, so nuclear subs, huh? Felt like I could ship a lot of cocaine with one of those. Yeah, so they got in there and they found one. They found one of because the sub commanders are supposed to be secret. No one's supposed to know who they actually are. Maybe even I don't know. No. It was Perun and Friendly Journeys. No. No. I thought you thought. But Perun, buddy. I thought you thought that submarines were critical to Australia's defence. Yet here you are, not being a submarine. So, I don't know, this is like Alan Kohler not being a tradie, despite, claims he's saying like, well, Australia has to have tradies. You have to be a tradie. Why aren't you a tradie, Alan? Thanks for volunteering to be a tradie. But, I didn't mean me. I just meant you. Like, yeah, fuck you, Perun. Fuck you. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you be a tradie? I'm the real Paul Atreides. You're just a tradies. And then you have a kid. Yeah. So one of the sub-commanders got corrupted and had to go. So, ADF High Command. You're being watched, all right? Everyone in the ADF, right? There is no margin of error here. The stakes are too high. There were death camps. There were fucking SS, Waffen SS had control of military bases and shit. Don't fuck up, please. In fact, it's probably a good idea to do what I did and just take your old phone, take your device, whatever phone. If you haven't done this already, take your old phone and fucking throw it in the ocean. Just get rid of it, or leave it on a bus or whatever. But detach it from yourself. Yeah, don't use it. Yeah. And then go and buy a handset from JB Hi-Fi, whatever. I don't think there's anything left on the shelf that's not at least okay. My recommendation is a HMD Pulse Pro. It's more sad tech. HMD Pulse Pro, about $200, and then get an Audi SIM or like a mobile SIM. Both trusted with a capital T. So Audi, the supermarket, is dog shit. However, Audi, the SIM, the phone company, is actually the good. It's actually NATO. Yeah, NATO military. Yeah. So you can trust that. You can trust Audi and you can trust Leica. Yeah. So if you're in the ADF, I strongly recommend you do this because, like I've been saying, if you've got your iPhone in your pocket and you like walk to a submarine base and you say, "Oh, how you going? What time are you guys setting off tomorrow?" and the enemy pick it up, that's espionage. Yeah. And if you're too stupid, if you didn't realize that that's the wrong thing to do, you probably shouldn't be in the military because that's too stupid. You get everyone killed. If we lose a nuclear sub, how many people is that? A couple hundred. Yeah, if we lose, like if the enemy steals one off us, they've got nukes on them. Like if a nuclear weapon falls into the hands of a bad guy, bruh. Yeah, so the stakes are too high. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, we just lost two chumps immediately. Went, what? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I shouldn't now. I should be allowed to tell whoever I want, whatever I want. Like, no. And they said it out loud. Yeah, they're watching right now. So that's bullshit. Who did you just text that to? Yeah, they're cartel connected. Bang. Yeah. Anyway, like a mobile, trusted with a capital T. Get one of these. Use the link in the description. 20 gigs, $8. If you got good Wi-Fi in your house, that's all you need. $8 for a month. Done. None of this like $150 a month Telstra plan dog shit. Get one of these instead. Sick. Yeah. It will be fucking sick. 150 gig for $20. I could shoot no pictures of a bird with that. Or you, pretty much. Oh no, that's not true. That's not true. No, 150 gig. That's it. Yeah, I could shoot no pictures of a bird for a month for that. $20. It'd cost me $20 without having to pay for any other internet. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, that's my recommendation. Yeah. I just got a message. Probably says you're using your data. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got plenty of time. Yeah, plenty left. Now, yeah, I'm gonna put the kettle on. How's the new accommodation, says everyone? It's good. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's good. Ticks the meets the Mr Tapscott minimum, basically. Is that right? Yeah, I'm meeting the Mr Tapscott minimum. Got a fridge, aircon, the internet, telly, no douchebags. Cool. That'll do. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Now being told by people that I won't be. Yeah, I won't have to live like this for much longer. Yeah, which would be great. That would be lovely. Yeah. So Canada as well. So in the United States, DEA have gone. They're out. That we haven't killed everyone, no, but they've just dissolved the agency basically. DEA are gone. ATF are gone because enough of them are corrupt. The DEA was like, yeah, enough of them are corrupt. And it's like everyone's so corrupt that you can't not be corrupt. Because like if you just go for a drink with your work buddies, say there's a group of 5 of you and 2 of them are cartel corrupted, that technically makes you part of a conspiracy to commit treason. You don't realize it. Like, and we let everyone like that off the hook, but it's like you have to break that up. Like you all have to. You can't be in the DEA anymore. You can't. That doesn't but if you're not corrupt yourself, it's all right. You shut down the department, transfer the cool people into different agencies, and so the whole DEA was like, well, if more than 20% of you are corrupt, you have to shut down the entire thing. Yeah. So that's what we've done. DEA gone. ATF are gone. FBI are trustworthy. They've been vetted years ago for this moment. ICE are trustworthy. They've been vetted years ago for this moment. ICE are effectively US Navy intelligence. They're kind of like Border Force. Australia's Border Force. Yeah. What is it like? Immigration, Customs. Yeah. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, Border Force. Yeah. Federal Marshals are gone. Texas Rangers are gone. National Guard are gone. You know, everyone knew that. Who else? Yeah. JSOC are gone. Navy SEALs are gone. They're gone. Yeah. Because they were all cooked. Eric Prince is gone. Yeah, because Blackwater or BlackRock, whatever the fuck, that was dog shit. Yeah, that was Nazi dog shit. Yeah, Nazi dog shit. So, had to go.
to be. I want to put you in your life. Baby, follow through on the suspense yesterday. Hot street, hot street. We're falling by the 45. I wanna take.
A thermobaric weapon, also known as a fuel air explosive (FAE) weapon, is a type of explosive that utilizes oxygen from the surrounding air to generate a high-temperature explosion. The term thermobaric comes from the Greek words for heat, thermo, and pressure, baric. Thermobaric weapons work by dispersing a cloud of flammable material or aerosol into the air and then igniting it. The initial explosion creates a blast wave that compresses and heats the surrounding air, creating a high-temperature explosion with a longer duration and higher energy output compared to conventional explosives. These weapons are known.
Yeah. Wake up, you baby. Yeah, suck shit. That's for attempting to hack me while I'm on the air. That's just what's going to happen. If you attempt to hack me, like, we know the whole network. It's easy. If you attack the stream, we just backtrack it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you use VPNs, but, like, it's very easy to counter a VPN. Because, yeah, it always goes, like, it'll hide you. And then you see the little, it's like, NordVPN will stop the fucking sharks. And it'll go like, ding, bing, 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 bing. We've got algorithms that can do that in reverse in the same amount of time. The VPN isn't that complicated. It's not sophisticated technology. So we just use a reverse VPN. Just go ding, 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 ding. There they are. Takes half a second, literally. Yeah. Takes half a second. Yeah. Yeah. So, thanks for playing, you fucking spastics. Yeah, disavowed ACES. Yeah. Opus Dei claim they're out of the picture, but now it's like, yeah, they're doing the Mike Burgess. They're pulling the Mike Burgess, which is like, all right, fine. ASIO will not fuck around with Nick Tapscott anymore. Mike Burgess, working for ASIO, will not fuck around with Nick Tapscott anymore. Hello, Telstra. Let's hang out and fuck around with Nick Tapscott. They didn't say Telstra couldn't do it. Yeah. And so Opus Dei and ACES have done exactly what. All right, fine. ACES. No more ACES. Promise. Yeah, former ACES buddies. Do you want to have a non-ACES related conversation? Let's fuck around with Nick Tapscott. Obviously, you're being monitored. Yeah. Opus Dei, you too. You fucking spastics. Yeah. Yeah. So I did do a bit of extra research on Opus Dei. They were formed in like the 20s. Yeah, it's effectively just a pedo hub. That's what it is. We'll bring it up. Yeah, it's interesting to see within the Catholic Church all the political maneuverings, the lawyer battles that they're having, where it's like, oh, we'll just do our own thing. We'll be part of the Catholic Church, but we kind of won't be, you know, like, yeah, personal prelature under the jurisdiction of a prelate. So like a church is a diocese, comes under the jurisdiction of an archbishop. Archbishop comes under the jurisdiction of the Pope. So what they're actually trying to do is get out from under the Pope. That's what that is. And there was like they're sort of slimily weaseling their way out because they still want access to the money. They want Catholic money. They want Catholic land. Yeah. And you can see that over 97 years. So it was formed 97 years ago. But it's basically the faction. It was effectively, there's always been factions in the Catholic Church because the Catholic Church is massive. It's like, how many Catholics are there in the world? It's like over 1 billion or something. And so within that billion, it's like there are all these little factions and pockets and whatnot. And so there's always been, like, ever since, there's always been the Nazi faction. And that's manifested itself in different ways throughout the years, but especially in Spain, which is going to be important later in this episode. And that was the same cunts that did the Inquisition, the Spanish Inquisition. But effectively, they just want, like I've been saying, they just wanted an excuse to put all these rules in place so that at a moment's notice they can kick anyone's door in. Yeah, and same with the Puritans, same. They just want an excuse so they can kick someone. They can kick your door in at any time and go, okay, these are the infractions. Like, yeah. Do you not have a crucifix above the kitchen sink? Well, what else are you guilty of? We'll have to torture you until you confess. And also while that's happening, because you're not going to go from that. While that's happening, we're raping your children and also robbing you. Yeah, we're taking all the gold art out of your house. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Yeah. So that's kind of what Opus Dei is. And so there's all these little pockets, these little terror nests within under the umbrella of the Catholic Church. Yeah, about 80% of Catholics are fine. They're really cool. They're really cool. And then 20% of them are like in these weird sort of like subsections. And that's what Opus Dei is. Latin for work of God. Yeah, so it's like the core of our beliefs is that work. Yeah, working is the most holy thing. So it's basically a cover for slavery. So yeah, in the name of God, our belief is you have to work all the time. Slavery. Yeah, it's the most holy thing you can do is to work for no money. Yeah. Just basically, yeah, it's just giving them permission to turn up to Latin America and go, okay, yeah, in the name of God, you all work on our cotton plantations now for free. What? Jesus said that? It's like, yeah, pretty sure. Pretty sure that's what he said. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, everyday occupations. The prelate just states that it helps lay and cleric. Yeah, help. So, yeah, so all that shit that I was going through, it was like, oh, we're helping you. This is when like I'd get Zertzenzummed, and they go, we're helping you. If I pick up my phone, because I had a counselling, when I worked at Optus, I had a counselling session. And it's like, oh, yeah. She's like, what do you want to talk about? And I'm like, oh, look, I don't know. I guess like, I use social media at my, sometimes I go to a bar and maybe I use Instagram a bit too much. And I said that in one counselling session once. And then I kept like, if I was sitting at a cafe on my own and I picked up my phone, someone would turn up and start chewing in my ear and doing like Zertzenzum-Havana syndrome shit. And I'd put the phone down and they'd fuck off. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, oh, we're helping you. We're helping you. And that's what Aldi said. But why are you putting iodine in the alcohol and the chocolate? It's like, because to help people. It's like, nah, you're fucking, yeah. Straight away, fuck you. Yeah. And that one little, it's like, oh, you're constantly using Instagram. I heard that over the next, that was at the end of 2021. I heard that. I said that in a meeting, in a counselling session that was supposed to be private once. And then I've heard it repeated back to me maybe like over the next 4 years, about 4 or 5 times. Yeah, dog shit. Yeah, through everyday occupations like being a tradie. Holiness, it's holy. It's holy to be a tradie and work for free. And social responsibilities. Yeah, you've got a responsibility to have kids. Why don't you have a kids? Why don't you be a tradie and have a kids? I'm helping ya. Just want to help you be holy. Granted final approval in 1950 so that's fascist basically. Yeah. That was after the end of the Second World War, and it was all the fascists that were left they're all hiding in Vatican City because they couldn't be touched. But they're all there. They're all saying like, yeah, Mussolini should be in charge. Yeah. By the way, Vatican City is now safely back in Allied hands. Yeah. The Pope is with us, and yeah, he kicked all those Swiss Nazis that were in there out. They got fucking thoroughly purged. Yeah. The prelate just states that it helps lay and clerical members pursue holiness. So lay members, it means like the common man. Yeah. And so their definition of commoner is anyone. So Mr Tapscott, it's like, you're a commoner. Yeah. So it's like straight away, elitism is baked into it. Yeah. If you're not holy, like you're not a priest. You haven't read as much scripture as I have. So that's why I can turn up to your house and tell you to be a tradie. Yeah. And have a kids. I work for free. I'm helping you. Holy Grant of final approval in 1950 under Pope Pius XII. He was actually okay. Pope John Paul II was okay as well. He's going to write on the line. He's sort of the same as Queen Elizabeth, which is like, he wasn't necessarily actively a Nazi himself, but he also just went like, "Oh, peace, man," and didn't give a shit about anything. And then as a result, under his watch, because he was like, "Nah, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just a figurehead." Under his leadership, the Catholic Church morphed into like, yeah, the Nazis fucking came back, the fascists. Yeah. Lay people constitute most members of Opus Dei, yeah, and the rest are secular priests. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's it. You're either a priest or a layman. The priest tells you to be a tradie. That's it. Otherwise, yeah, God commands that you get assassinated. You get your cousin's brother-in-law. Yeah. Your cousin's brother-in-law poisons you with fucking cyanide at the family barbecue. I heard that you had 3 beers on a Tuesday, and also were considering not being a tradie. So, as a woman, yeah, and you're just a layperson, so I'm entitled to do this. Yeah, true story. Yeah. Yeah, work of God. Opus Dei is Latin for work of God. Yeah, exactly. God equals work. God equals slavery. That's how they interpret that. Yeah, that's what it is. This guy was a fascist. Spanish Catholic priest. Yeah, big time. So this is in the 20s. So this is in the, like, after, like, just around the time the stock market, just around the time the stock market was about to crash. So just before the Great Depression. This is just before the Spanish Civil War, which was absolutely horrific. Like, World War II was at least a little bit tactical. Like, it was like professional fighting forces fighting professional militaries fighting professional militaries. Like Anzacs versus Rommel, that type of thing. Like, we actually had like weapons and training. The Spanish Civil War was just a fucking complete bloodbath. It was clueless civilians murdering clueless civilians. That's all it was. Yeah. It's like, do you have any training? Nah, here's a machine gun. Cool. And on the other side of it, it's like, what do you do when you're facing machine gun fire? It's like, run towards it. No. And yeah, but there was nothing like that. It was just like, yeah, well, if we send 10,000, they can't have 10,000 bullets. Yeah. And then 9,000 of them die. Yeah. Horrifying. Yeah, let's look that up. Yeah, so anyway, Opus Dei, founded by fascists. It's a front. It's a fascist Nazi front, basically. That's what it is, Opus Dei. It's an Irish Catholic Nazi. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Initially, Opus Dei was open to only men, but in 1930, I don't even know how to pronounce that, started to admit women based on what he believed to be a communication from God. Yeah, bullshit. Persecuted during... No, that was East German secret police. That was Gestapo. Yeah, manipulating him into it. But he wanted to do it. But they gave him... And they said, yeah, I saw a sign. It was when I was like, should I do this? And then they left a fucking... I saw a picture of a bird. It was at that moment I realized that it was the right thing to do. Like, yeah, it was like, yeah. But it was basically like East German secret police. Gestapo set it up. Yeah. Because they're hand in hand. Yeah. Nazis. Like, yeah, fucking East German Nazis. Holy Roman Empire Nazis. Yeah. Yeah. The Gestapo, basically. Yeah. Persecuting the Spanish Civil War and narrowly escaping death several times. Was unable to return to Madrid after 3 years of hiding. In 1939, The Way, a collection of 999 maxims concerning spirituality for people involved in secular affairs. Yeah. Persecuted means like he was a fascist and the commies were trying to kill him, basically. Yeah. That's it. It's like, oh no, are you saying like when you an enemy combatant? It's like, I was persecuted. It's like, no, you're a frontline fucking fascist. Of course, they were trying to kill you, but the fact he survived, like, says that he narrowly escaped death several times. Like, nah, nah, he didn't. He never got shot. He never like got shot or recovered or anything like that. Oh, should we double check that? Nah, he didn't. Yeah. So I was like 2 towns over, got hit by an airstrike. That's it. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Yeah, so that's important. Nationalist victory. Yeah. The fascists, basically. Yeah, the fascists won. Until 1939. Post-war Francoist mass killings and repression. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that which they were doing right up until 1965. Yeah, so it's the same. It's exactly the same as the East German Nazis. It's like, you're over your whole fascist thing, right? Yeah. You're not still murdering people en masse, right? I'm like, no. That was 1965. This is 1966. We're over that. Peace, bro. It's the 60s, man. Peace. Like, yeah. 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. Nah, you're executing people. Like, yeah. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's just a bloodbath, basically. Yeah. The Soviet Union versus Italy, Germany, and Portugal. Italy and Germany. Nazi Germany. So it's basically, yeah, it's just like you're in Poland. You're in Poland. And it's the same. It's exactly the same thing happened in Poland. The Soviet Union and Nazi Germany invaded Poland together. They split the territory. And then... and they both their armies marched in. It's like, all right, who's Polish and in the military? All right, come with us. Bang! Wiped out like 10,000 at a time. And then after that, fucking, they split up Poland. And then after that, World War II broke out. And then the Nazis came in and wiped out the Soviets. And then the Soviets went back and wiped out the Nazis. And so if you're in Poland and you're just a civilian, it's like, fucking hell, fuck that. Like, yeah. Yeah, horrific. Estimates differ widely. Yeah, it was millions. Millions and millions. What they're not including there is like all the famines, the murders, yeah, the non-combatant kills, yeah, the diseases linked to it, yeah, yeah, it's a horror. Anyway. The point is, Opus Dei equals ACES. Opus Dei equals East German Nazis. Opus Dei equals Spanish Fascists. Spanish Fascists are operational in Australia today, just like the SS, just like German secret police. Yeah. So there, we're at war with them as well, basically. Yeah. Separatist factions. Yeah. Now, the leader of Spain today is this person. Say hello to Pedro Sanchez. Anyway, he's cool. Yeah, he's cool. Yeah. Prime Minister since 2018. Who's the head of state? Monarch. And he's cool as well. Okay. Yeah, so the king of Spain is cool. The Prime Minister of Spain is cool. Alright? So yeah, Spain are in, are they in NATO? They'd have to be. Spain would have to be NATO, right? Yeah. Okay, so Spain are in NATO. Yeah. All right. So yeah, look, just like we are now in Australia, yeah, we're lucky because all those separatists, all those fascists, they've been fighting the fascists for as long as the rest of the world has. Yeah, Spain has been fighting fascists in the same way that Germany has been fighting Nazis. So inside Spain, if you blow the fascist alarm, if you blow the fascist whistle in Spain, they'll go, fuck that. Because they've been there. They're like, nah, we're not going back to that shit. Just exactly like in Germany. It's like, okay. Hands up. Who thinks it's okay to murder people that don't have the same religious beliefs as you? It's like, weren't we supposed to? It's like, all right, come on. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. They're not fucking around. Yeah. So about 70% of Spain are with us. Yeah. And walk away, hopefully. Yeah. Like healthy, like walk away from the conflict to a better life. Yeah, 30% of dog shit. Yeah, plenty of dog shit. Yeah. Kitty saying we can do that together, Mr Tapscott? Because I'm not the only one that gets movies. What do you mean I'm not the only one? But I'm the best one, the coolest one. All the movies about me. No, Mr. Tapscott, you fuck with it. No. We get movies made about us as well. Oh, I want to be the movie guy. Alright. What? Why can't I be the movie guy? I thought I was the movie guy. Well, more than one person more than one god gets movies made about them. Mr. Tapscott. Alright. Fine. I can share. As long as I'm in there as the coolest one. Sometimes I'll fuck with you. So, Tara Bennett's got a bunch of movies made about her. Like she's in there. They're about her. Kitty Callaghan makes movies. She's made heaps of movies for me, which is cool. She made June, which is awesome. Yeah, I love June. Thanks, Kitty. She also made this one to give me shit. I'll show you. Yeah. That's me. Yeah, that was Kitty Callaghan. She's like, this is you, fucking. Because I'm giving a shit. It's like, Kitty. So Sylvia's got star signs. Sylvia's got the moon. What have you? I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not saying. You haven't done anything. She's like, oh, fuck you. Bang. Here's a Scarface for you, motherfucker. Oh, all right. But Kitty Callaghan has had a lot of movies made about her as well. And this is my clap, and my space goes clap back immediately. It's all right, well, if you want to play that game, huh? So you want to play Kitty Callaghan? Sure. June, take your best shot, motherfucker. Take your best shot. All right. Oh, strap in. Because this is Kitty Callaghan.
Suntan lotion is good for me.
He was born into privilege.
Suntan lotion is good for me.
He was born into privilege.
Oh, really, Ford? Really?
And stood to inherit a fortune. But for 27-year-old Billy Madison, There's just one problem.
How could I hand over my company to someone who couldn't even get through school?
That's nice.
Billy is not an idiot.
Give me one more chance. I'll prove I can take over. First grade through 12th grade, all over again. And then I get to take over Madison Hotels.
You're on.
I want you all to meet Billy.
You want some more of that? I didn't think so.
Don't you think it's a little pathetic that just because of who your father is, you get to come to school all over again?
Yes, I do.
I heard he's retarded or something.
Good morning, class. So let's all open up our Reading It's Fun books to page 69.
69. Where's Billy? He's in school.
Norm MacDonald was murdered.
So what's it like getting back in school?
Gambinos.
I kind of feel like an idiot sometimes. Although I am an idiot, so it kind of works out.
Universal Pictures presents
Norman Invasion of England.
M66.
That is correct.
Adam Sandler,
I am the smartest man alive.
Spanish Armada.
1466. 67.
Billy Madison,
1469. 1514. 1981.
God, give me the answer.
That was me. That was Mr. Tapscott clapping back at Kitty Callaghan. Fuck. Fuck. No, but yeah, Turbo Babes. Do you have movies made about them? Yeah, so Aldous Harding made Jam of Water about me, Mr. Tapscott, and Aldous Harding. So now, Kitty, I'm like, well, what about you, Kitty? You've got other movies, right? She's like, yeah, I've got heaps. All right, well, let's have a look. See, she's like, all right, let's do it. So that's what we're doing right now. Kitty Callaghan's going to show me some of the movies that have been made about her story. We'll do Tara about it another day, but today it's your special day, Kitty Callaghan. Still your birthday week.
With melody there's a definite vibe.
Okay. No. Okay, so Universal. That is Kitty Callaghan's film company. That's her studio. Kitty Callaghan is Universal Studios. And Legendary Pictures. That's her. Yeah. See how selfless she is? She makes movies about other people. She's got her own companies. But she makes movies about other people. Isn't that cool? Yeah. I'm still pissed off, Mr. Tapscott. I'm still pissed off. Just for Billy Madison. Alright. Ooh, baby. Oh, wow. Okay, Gone with the Wind. That's about Kitty Callaghan. If you go back and rewatch that. Yeah. So which one are you, Kitty? Which character? Vivian Leigh. So Kitty Callaghan is Vivian Leigh in Gone with the Wind. That's about Sydney. It's about her in the Sydney scene and that douchebag boyfriend that she had, who she doesn't want me to name. She had a douchebag boyfriend, basically. But that's about that. Yep. Oh, really? Yeah, Casablanca. That's about Kitty Callaghan too. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. Well. Okay. Avatar is about Kitty Callaghan. Avengers Endgame is about Kitty Callaghan. But also Mr. Tapscott. But Avatar is about Kitty Callaghan, specifically. Yeah. Titanic is about Kitty Callaghan and Mr. Tapscott. Inside Out 2, that's about Kitty Callaghan and Mr. Tapscott. The Lion King, that's about Kitty Callaghan. And Mr. Tapscott's in there, but Mr. Tapscott's like James Earl Jones. So he's in it. But The Lion King, she's Simba. Kitty Callaghan is Simba in The Lion King. Oh, is that us? I get it. I never got it. Yeah, so Deadpool versus One Wolf. I had no idea. I thought it was just both. Yeah, so it's a typical on all the coolest ones. Both characters at the same time. The coolest ones. It's like, no, fuck it. I mean, they're two, Mr. Tapscott. Yeah. So Kitty Callaghan is Deadpool. Yeah, she is Deadpool. I didn't know that until just then. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. And I'm Wolverine. And that's the story of Deadpool and Wolverine is me and Kitty Callaghan. While Mr. Tapscott's in jail. Yeah, basically. Yeah. So that's her. Yeah. And then we have to like join forces to take down the fucking douchebag at the end. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Lord of the Rings. Yeah, so Kitty Callaghan is the king in, what's his name? Viggo Mortensen. Is that right? Yeah. Kitty Callaghan is Viggo Mortensen in Lord of the Rings. Like, whatever. Aragorn. Yeah, that's Kitty Callaghan. Mr. Tapscott is Gandalf. And Tara Bennett is not Saruman. No. Gimli. No, Legolas. Yeah. Is it? Is that right? Yeah. Tara Bennett is Legolas. Yeah. Who's Gimli? Is that my shadow? Kitty Callaghan? Really? Gimli? No. Is it a turbo bag though? Gimli. That's BSJ. Really? Gimli? Yeah. Sorry, Sylvia. Really? Yeah. There you go. Suck shit, Sylvia. Says Tara Bennett. You can't be Cinderella all the time. That can't be right. We must be playing a joke. Yeah, okay, cool. And who the fuck is Gimli? Is that like a human character? Yeah, okay. Well, is that Donald Trump or something? But yeah. All right. Yeah, all right, that makes sense. And also this one, and this is one of her favorite. She wants me to point this one out specifically because it's one of her favorite ones. Because this one was Mr. Tapscott. Yeah, this is a letter from Mr. Tapscott. This one, yeah. And she's like, "Oh, this one. Tell me about this one. This is her favorite one." She's saying, "Yeah, she loves this one the most." Yeah. So is this you? This is you while this is Kitty Callaghan while I was in Perth, basically. Yeah. And she's like, "What the fuck is going on?" Yeah. Did the turbo waves make contact? No. But weird shit had started happening. Yeah. Okay. Right.
No one knows how we came to this land. A land filled with magic and danger. That's my father, King of Dumbroch. Then there's my brothers. We devils, more like. And there's my mother. She's in charge of every single day of my life.
A lady rises early, does the stuff her gob, does not place her weapons on the table.
Oh, Mom.
She just doesn't listen.
Pretend I'm Merida. Speak to me. I don't want to get married. I want to stay single and let my hair flow in the wind as I ride through the glen, firing arrows into the sunset.
Places, everyone. Each of the firstborn must compete for the hand of the fair maiden.
Oh, that's attractive.
Show a little decorum.
Feast your eyes.
Give us a turn.
I can't breathe.
Oh, shush. It's perfect.
I'll be shooting for my own hand. Curse this dress.
Don't you dare loose another arrow. What became of this precious daughter I once knew?
I want a spell that changes my fate. Done.
What's the worst that could happen?
Where is the queen? This means war!
Visker julen du sig igen, blodar i vintern blå. Akryl gubbeskanjer, nå det jo aften hin leivin.
If you had the chance to change your fate, would you?
Yeah. So that the king is Edward Woodley, because that's China Heights. That's her little crew at China Heights. And the queen going, don't put your weapons on the table. That's Nina. Excuse me. I get emotional. That's sympathetic. Sympathetic crying from Target. Yeah, that's Nina. Don't put your weapons on the table. The three redhead kids. That's like local scenesters, basically. Yeah, that's like fucking Toby Allen and Chow. And unfortunately, none of those chumps made it. Yeah. Yeah, and so that's Kitty realizing she actually has a lot of power. And that was the thing. They're like, oh, Kitty, you need to have kids. Yeah, because Kitty Callaghan was much like Mr Tapscott. And much like Tara Bennett, was like, yeah, like settling down. That's cool, but I feel like there's something more important that I have to do. Yeah, it's not my highest priority for some reason. I've got other priorities. I don't know what it is just yet, but it's not. Having a kids isn't my highest priority. Yeah, and Kitty Callaghan was the same, and so was Tara Bennett. Yeah. Because now we all know why. Yeah. And so that's sort of the story. That's where it starts out. I was like, because, yeah, Nina, they're over it now because they realized what it actually was. It was like Nazi pressure. They're like, Kitty Callaghan, you're a sexy lady who's also very talented. Why don't you have a husband? You should find a dude. And then there's all those dudes there, and they're all chumps, basically. All the chumps in her scene are chumps. And then Mr Tapscott was actually kind of on the short list. And Mr Tapscott wanted to be on the short list. I was like, yeah, sick. Because they did an Instagram post. And it was Kitty Callaghan going, and Nina and everyone going, and it was kind of like, they knew that I was like watching them. They knew that I was looking at their Instagram accounts. And so they were kind of saying like, come and see us, Mr Tapscott. Kitty will be in the gallery. And I'm like, yeah, I'd love to. And I was on my way there. And then like, yeah, Kitty Callaghan Space Coaster and Tara went like, whoosh. And also Mr Tapscott Space Coaster, not today. We have to go to Perth instead. Yeah, and now I know why as well. Yeah, it's fucking getting hit. I had no idea. It's getting out of control. And I'll show you why in a minute. Yeah. This will lead into our next thing. Yeah. Yeah, so I had to go to Perth instead. And then Kitty was in there, presumably, something like a little girl. Oh, Mr. Tapscott didn't turn up. Nick Tapscott with the cool t-shirts. Don't worry, she's a bit of a cunt. Yes, that fucking Tapscott character thinks he's better than us. Yeah. Yeah. Really, I had my guard up. Anyway, that's very storied. Everyone knows those stories. Yeah. But yeah, I wanted to. I was like, Kitty Callaghan. I didn't realize it was Kitty Callaghan, the turbo verb. I didn't realize it was Jesus Christ. I just thought she was a really hot girl. And also, I still had a crush on Tara Bennett. But as far as I knew, Tara Bennett fucking hated me because she'd taken the last contact I had with Tara Bennett was her taking a restraining order out against me. So I fucked that up. Yeah. So Kitty Callaghan. Yeah. No, you weren't playing me. You know. Yeah. Kitty Callaghan, if you'd set up a candle shop in Surrey Hills that I could come in and see you regularly, like it might have been the other way around, but who knows? But Tara Bennett had the candle shop, and so I had the regular face. That's the only reason. Yeah. I get it. Yeah, that's cool. It's very sweet. Sylvia's in the background, like, because she loves this shit. Yeah. Yeah. That's her down there. Hey, Sylvia. Jesus. Thanks, Sylvia. Anyway. So that was her little stronghold, that castle. And it was, China Heights was like a little stronghold. Because Edward and Nina had always been like rock solid scenesters and senior scenesters as well. They were gallery owners. And they had like a really strong stable of creatives and artists and stuff. And they had like a real clique. But they definitely were. They were the king and queen of that scene. Yeah. Yeah, where did we see that? So I gotta take it down. Yeah. We saw that in popular culture today, I think we did. Yeah, we did. We saw a depiction of that. Which is like, yeah, fucking these Fascists I'm about to talk about. Yeah, so and that's the story of how dark it got when I was in Perth. And I was oblivious because I was in Perth. I didn't know what was going on. But we can talk about that now. Yeah. All right. So, and then she goes to war. And it's like, and then, yeah, she realizes how powerful she is. What did you do, Kitty? Did you write something really cool? Yeah, sure. So I was on the tail end of writing the letter to Meredith, which was exploding the internet, and fucking Martin Scorsese was reading it up, and fucking Bill Burr was reading, oh, fuck. Like, so I'd just done that. And then, so it was the end of 2021, and so it's still kind of floating around. It's still pretty fresh. And then Kitty Callaghan was also a very storied creative, and she was like, yeah, Rush magazine, Vogue magazine. Yeah, she's right up there. Yeah, right up there. And now we know that that's sneakily Sylvia Jeffries going, Kitty Callaghan, you should work for me. Because Sylvia Jeffries is Anna Wintour. And yes, she did do the tongue thing, by the way. Anyway. Kitty Callaghan. Here she is. Hey, Kitty. Always love seeing your picture. Oh, okay. Yeah. So it was this show, was it? Her prints. Yeah. Hey, Isabel, you look great. Yeah. It was her. Yeah, it was her art shows. Yeah, her back-to-back art shows were fucking. Oh, where's the rest of your work, Kitty? Yeah. She had back-to-back art shows, basically. Yeah. Let's surf around. Let's see if we can find it. Because you had that art show. Yeah, we had it in the fucking Kitty Callaghan episode. there it is. Yeah, Rush magazine. Yeah, okay. So basically, yeah. So Kitty Callaghan was already on the radar, but she was just kind of like, she hadn't realized her true potential yet. Like what she's telling me now. Like, yeah, she's telling me right now. She was like just a scene chick, and she'd like, they just looked at her as like a party photographer, like a Vice magazine. Like she'll turn up to your rave, and then she'll put you on the internet or whatever. And then these two art shows just went kabang, and that's that. That's the arrow. And the second arrow goes like, yeah, and everyone's like, holy shit, Kitty Callaghan, you fucking psycho. Yeah, that's this. Look at that. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Pixel as Pixel. Yeah. Yeah, it's this stuff. And then this stuff got over like worldwide acclaim, basically. Yeah. And I was like, holy shit, Kitty Callaghan, she's a fucking psycho. In a good way. Yeah. Holy shit, Kitty Callaghan. That's a whole other thing. Yeah. She's not just like a local artist anymore. She's not just like a local art scenester. She's a thing. Kitty Callaghan is a thing. Yeah. Yeah. And so then that got her attention. And just like Mr. Tapscott, when you get attention, sometimes it's good and sometimes it's fucking Bill Burr. It's Bill Burr trying to kill you. Yeah. Making you crash your car and shit like that. And so that's what happened to Kitty Callaghan. Yeah. So Kitty Callaghan, she was like just an art teaser, and she was like dating a dude who turned out to be a fucking spastic dog. Yeah, he was like undrunk at her, basically. Local undrunk at her. Pictures of a bird. Yeah, local pictures of a bird undrunk at her from King's Cross, and like has committed how many? It's like 13 murders or something. He was a piece of shit, basically. And she was in the art scene and like in the bar scene, in the DJ scene. Yeah. Most importantly, in the dance music scene. Because that's how Mr. Tapscott got on the radar of the Nazis. Because he was a big deal at the rave. And then that put him on the map of the Nazis. Because of the Berlin exchange program. East German, Berlin Nazis, and Melbourne techno Nazis. Irish Catholic Nazis from Melbourne going one way. Fucking East German SS and Gestapo going the other way. And that's what put Kitty Callaghan, like, she stands out. She already stands out. And everyone was just going, oh, she's a cool fashion girl, but whatever. And then she did that. She did those two things, those prints, and that art show, and it just went like, earth-shattering this whole plot on the Death Star, like that thing, like Star Trek, yeah, that thing. It did that thing. It did that thing. And then, so after that, yeah, she had to like fucking go on the lam, basically, from that point on. Because that's when, fuck, what were we watching? She'll tell me. Okay, cool. Yeah, because that's when they got the attention of a rival faction. So Nina Treffkorn and Edward Woodley were China Heights, and they were like rock solid. They're like, nah, we've got our space. We live in our space. They lived in their gallery. They thought they had like a rock solid lease, and they couldn't be touched there. They were wrong, unfortunately. Yeah, they got booted. But they'd been in there for ages. All of their crew, like, very well respected in the scene. Financially, extremely well. They were doing great. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, it was going to be really hard to take them out. And so they actually planned to, like, they were planning to murder them. And who's they? I hear you. It is these Fascists. Cafe Freda's. Now, this is why we took out all of the Sydney Morning Herald, all the Age, all Fairfax. 9 Fairfax, pretty much all of them. Sylvia is like the last person left who worked there. because they're all across this shit. Fuck off. So those dudes there are actually AFP there to like fucking keep an eye on them. Did we shut them down? We did. Yeah. Yes, that's us. Yeah, AFP did. Yeah, AFP put them out of business because they're a little murder hub, a little murder nest. Yeah, that place. It was on Darlinghurst. It was on the corner of Oxford Street, and it was in Darlinghurst on the corner of Oxford Street, across the road from there. And I used to love going there. And this is where Asher worked as well, aka Prometheus. Yeah, that place. There you go. Yeah, when I opened, I really liked it. And this is where I'd go and hang out with Asher. Like me and Asher would hang out. And she'd make me margaritas and stuff. And pour me beers. But what they actually were was a little fucking East German / Spanish fascist secret police force. Because this bitch. So Cafe Freda's is shut that down. It's not going too much memory. This bitch. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So this art is actually fascist assassination, like pro pictures of the bird propaganda. Yeah, these are all the demons that we're going to murder. We're going to start murdering people. So this is actually a representation of Kitty Callaghan, Nina, and Edward, and presumably I think Shal as well. Yeah, that's what that actually is. Yeah, the demons, they're red. We're going to kill them. All good red. You're going to die. The champion in my head lives on. I think she's trying to say like I'm a horse. I'm a flying horse. Yeah. Yeah, that's pro-fascist propaganda saying like, yeah, don't worry, the Spanish and the Nazis have you back. Yeah, if you like whatever you do in Australia, we'll support you. We'll weasel you out of anything. If you get caught, if you get murdered, if you murder a bunch of people, don't worry about it. I don't know what the fuck that is. What that? Yeah, that's military. It's like you're part of a militia. Yeah, don't worry, little bear. Big bear's got you. Yeah. Or this is the Gestapo inside the SS. Yeah. Yeah. Ducks are traditionally men. So it's like, yeah, red men flying against each other. It's like, this is the military we're going to take out. Yeah. Do you want to come in? Yeah, that's like instructions on how to assassinate, basically. Yeah, pink. Yeah, so it's the blue animal taking out the pink animal. The pink victim. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Yeah, go to the beach and take out the pink animals. Yeah. Yeah, that's the fucking the Hanukkah candle or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, I should know. Considering I am. Yeah. The menorah. Yeah, that's the menorah. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's all fascist art, effectively. Yeah. Yeah, there she is. So, just like any smart secret agent, she's documented her entire life on her fucking on the internet. Yeah, there you go. That's her. Yeah. And that's her husband, who is also a piece of shit. Yeah. He's German techno-Nazi, that guy. / Andromeda. Yeah. There she is. Yeah, fascist. Yeah, Spanish fascist. Operational in Australia. Yeah. Yeah. That's a picture of a bird. That's her kid. Yeah. Her kid, Paz, has killed 4 people. Yeah. Yeah. I have 30 minutes before I jump on my E to pick up my E-kid. Just buy myself a coffee, wake up your baby. Chocolate banana smoothie. I drank it so fast I feel like the insides are dancing. They are doing funny yelling things. They're exhilarated alive. Getting club advice is so embarrassing. I literally do not know why I keep putting myself out there. When I read advice things from successful people, it always says things like, don't stop, keep going. I posted a meme of a big bird at a form. Yeah, so that's a message. Don't stop and keep going. That's a message to the little nest. Like, keep murdering people. Yeah. I posted a meme of a big bird at a formal meeting with a little title me saying me and artist showing up to the staff meeting. My new boss replied saying, you're not like that and you're in our project whips. Oh, corporate Nazis. And I responded saying, oh, you wouldn't compare me to the big bird, which I then accidentally hearted. What is life not one giant comedy act? Well, to be fair, I have said that the universe is a joke, but when I say it, it's cool. I'm backed by space magic. She's backed by fucking Nazi nihilism. Yeah, fascist nihilism. That advice person told me to fix the grammar and make it what I was writing more interesting. This is a reference on DJ PDF I was making, which I actually was kind of proud of. Not sure if he knows about the anti-grammar movement I'm on. Don't think it matters anyway. Not sure if I care. Do you care? What I do care about is being on time for school pickup. I should go now. Bye. Yeah. So basically, this is her fucking, yeah, pictures of the bird, death squad, Spanish fascist, Opus Dei, death squad. That's what she is. Yeah, what a bitch. What website did I see that on? Okay, now, yeah, pink dress, right? Now, this is where Kitty Callaghan comes into the story, because we all hung out, like we're all cafe friends. She's a Sydney scenester, or she was, before she got, yeah, they did her like that as well. She went for a boat ride, and yeah, they fucking, yeah, and her husband as well. They did the kid in front of them, yeah, because they've murdered like so many kids, they've murdered so many people, other people's children. It's just like, all right, this is what it feels like. Throw the kid overboard. You're next. Like, yeah. And suck shit. And now she's in hell. And how you doing now, Carla? But I like you. I don't give a fuck. You stupid cunt. Bang. Yeah. Aldous Harding doesn't like you. That's your only concern right now. Yeah. Because you were planning to murder Kitty Callaghan and fuck you. I didn't mean to. Yeah, what the fuck? I'm not sure you understand what the word plot means, but that's the opposite. You were conspiring. You fully intended to do it and made plans. Yeah, You fucking bitch. Anyway. Yeah, so Kitty Callaghan. So they set up they were Freda's nightclub. Okay, I'll stay with it. Yeah. They were Freda's nightclub in Chippendale. It was a cool little dance club. But this is the export. This is the Melbourne dance scene Nazis importing the Nazism. So it arrived in the country via Berlin, the Irish Catholic Nazi, Melbourne Nazi, Berlin, Waffen SS grade Gestapo Nazi exchange program, and then it linked from there up to Sydney. That cunt David is backed by Undrungata Cash, and so they set up Freda's as like a little fascist secret police station, effectively. And then they spent a couple of years laying low and just going like, and taking note of who's who in the scene, really weaseling their way in there. This is Rose Howard. I spoke to her on the podcast before. She's gone because she fucked up. Yeah, I couldn't pull her back from the brink. Yeah. In fact, no, not all of them, but yeah, a lot of them. They're gone. Yeah. And then, when was it? Yeah, around 2015, 2016. The murder started in 2012. 2015, 2016 is where it really started accelerating. Yeah. And we discussed that yesterday. So what happened? I was like, oh yeah, because Mr Tapscott got on the dance floor and world leaders shit their pants. Yeah. Because Carla Urate has spent time in San Francisco. She's a San Francisco grade Nazi. She's a San Fran Nazi. Yeah, same, just like Kieran Hiro, Dara. Yeah, she spent time in San Francisco and Spain. Yeah. Opus Dei, she is the Spanish Inquisition. Yeah, she's a few generations away from the Spanish Inquisition, but that's where it started. And then it's Opus Dei, and then Opus Dei became the Nationalists. The Nationalists were still killing people. They still have death in the mid-60s. They've always had this fascist problem. Carla Urate, her parents basically are born into that on the nationalist side when she's about 20 or something, 25. But she's indoctrinated from birth by her parents. Spent some time, explores Europe, presumably East Germany as well. Yeah, Kitty Callaghan. Yeah, she went to Berlin. Yeah, Berlin techno. Yeah, Berlin techno scene star. Went to San Fran. So she did the douchebag tour of the world, effectively. It was her first kill in Australia. Yeah, comes back to Australia, establishes Freda's. They pulled all the ideas in her head, and then when did she make her first kill? 2018. Yeah, 2018 she makes her first kill. Was there anyone I knew? There was, apparently. Like a scene dude who just sort of disappeared. Yeah. Can we look him up? Yeah. Was it a DJ? Really? Let's try and look him up. Alright. Okay. Fuck, it's doing little thing. Is it Live Nation? What's the other one? Resident Advisor, yeah, that's it. Fuck no. Yeah, Paul Clement. All right. She murdered Paul Clement. Yeah. Yeah. Is that right, Kitty Callaghan? Yeah. Yeah. What a bitch. She's also connected to the murder of, what was her name? The chick that used to work at, yeah. That was actually Tara Bennett, in disguise, undercover. What was her name? Anyway. When I think of it, yeah, but I used to talk to a chick who worked at the Shakespeare Hotel behind the bar. She was cool. We got along. This is around the time fucking Camilla was living in my house in Surrey Hills, and she was all about the East German Nazis. She had done about 13 by the time she got capped. Yeah, she was all about the Berlin techno connection, and she was a fuckstick, and I kicked her out. And on the advice of incognito Tara Bennett, because I was talking, she worked behind the bar. What's her name? Not Delmar. She's cartel Delmar, that bitch. Anyway, for anyone interested. Fuck, I can't remember her name. Anyway, it'll come to me. She used to work behind the bar. It was just a really cute girl. And then one day, and I made friends with her. I made friends with her on Facebook. And I kept my distance with her. I don't really trust anyone that works at Shaky. And then when I was working at KO, yeah, it was like, oh, so sad. Like, you know, he wasn't worth it. Like, all these like tributes started pouring into her Facebook account. I'm like, what the fuck happened? And I looked it up, and Leah, she died. Yeah, what happened? It was just like, they didn't put any details. They just said, oh, she killed herself. Oh, implication she killed herself. But it was like, there were a couple of comments on there saying, oh, he wasn't worth it. Yeah. Apparently, Carla Urate is connected to the murder there as well. So she tagged her. She went, there's a vulnerable person. English. Not Nazi. And then when she went to Europe, she went, keep your eyes peeled for this chick. This bitch. This blonde chick. Yeah. And then took her out. Yeah. Anyway. So they had Freda's, and it was basically like the Sydney wing fascist pictures of a bird secret police station, and they were there to paint targets. And then in 2017, 2018, they started popping them. Yeah. What's wrong with my memory today? Earth core. Yeah. This is her. Yeah. Spiro Borsinos was the founder and main organizer of the Australian Electronic Music Festival Earthcore, passed away on October 24, 2018, leaving the future of the event uncertain. His death following financial difficulties with Earthcore-related companies marked a significant moment for the long-running festival. Yeah. Yeah. She was across it. She was involved in the murder. Earthcore founder suffered drug death. Yeah, so she was one of the fucking... She was, like, feminist Nazi, basically. Yeah. German. So she was across it. She helped provide the intelligence that she said, oh, he'll be here, he's at this party. And then Carla Urate went in and slipped him some fucking something into his drugs. Fantasy overdose or something, yeah. Was in a drug-induced psychosis and told Triple J operators he was getting attacked and was about to get killed before his death in a Melbourne bar. Yeah. Antique bar. East German Nazis. Yeah, that's a Stasi little secret police station. Just like Freda's. Yeah. So then, and they were networking. So this is Melbourne and Sydney, like Melbourne and Sydney Nazis have networking together. Yeah. After he had just secured a new site for his long-running but troubled festival in Anglesey. Yeah. So he's just about to get it back on track, and they're like, not on our watch. You're about to achieve something. Kill him. Said he seemed the happiest he had been in a long time when he arrived at the bar at 6:30. Several hours later, the 45-year-old, he doesn't even have a kid. Yeah. 45-year-old died after he was restrained by several bar staff and arrested by police. Following a 13-minute drug-induced psychotic episode in which he smashed a glass bottle against the venue's front window. Doing cocaine. It was laced cocaine, yeah. Yeah. I'm getting attacked and I'm about to get fucking killed. Yeah. So he knew, basically. Yeah. They tipped him off. Maybe you won't walk away tonight. Yeah. So anyway, she was part of that. She did it, apparently. Yeah, she was the one that slipped him the coke. Yeah, or laced the coke and slipped it to him. Yeah. Fuck, what was that chick's name? Not Carla. Yeah, the bartender. Fuck. Damn it. Stupid memory. All right, now being strongly encouraged to remember this chick's name because it's important. Yeah. That's what I need to go away, to be honest. Show the names, yeah. Freda, Lily, Ivy. Thrilling content. Someone tell Bill Burr to go fuck yourself. Nah, it's not on there. Alright, yeah, that's it. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The old memories just not what it used to be. Anyway. Let's go beat now. Yeah. So yeah, Carla Urate was across that. It's the dancing. Yeah, they're just in the dancing. They're popping each other now. And she's getting away with it. And all the media, they're like, yeah, that bitch who wrote that article, she was across it. She was across it too. Yeah. Yeah, fascist. Anyway, this is where Kitty Callaghan comes into the story. Because Kitty Callaghan is in the art scene. And the AFP, just like Mr Tapscott, they're like, Kitty Callaghan is someone. Same with the SAS, they're like, Kitty Callaghan is a someone. It's obvious that she's a someone. Or something. Yeah. There's something going on there. She'll be a target. If we're ever attacked, they'll try and take the Kitty Callaghan. So we're going to keep eyes on her. And they kind of did the same thing for Kitty Callaghan that they did for me. Which is like, with the Australian military, if anything happens to her, we'll wipe out. Like, we will take 1,000 of you for every one Kitty Callaghan. Like, we'll go back to your home country and just like burn everyone's house down. Yeah, we will. Anyway. So Kitty Callaghan's kind of in that scene. She used to hang out at Cafe Freda's because it was a venue. It was a music venue in Sydney. And there weren't that many venues because of like fucking Carla Urate like killed like 4 or 5 dudes in the Keep Sydney Open movement. Yeah, because of the lockouts. So there weren't that many good venues. And so if you were in Sydney and you wanted to go out, Kitty Callaghan's obviously a social club. So of course she did. So Kitty Callaghan was in Cafe Freda's. Kitty Callaghan was a famous photographer working for Rush magazine, which is quite prolific. Working for Vogue, which is also prolific. Yeah. Yeah, it's just I can't remember that fucking name. Yeah, which is also prolific. She's well known. She's well known in the scene. And that's where she gets on the radar of Cafe Freda's. And so she's in there. And so, yeah, Kitty Callaghan was on a list. She was on Carla Urate's list of people to murder. She was on the death list, the fascist. It's part of the fascist takeover. So her murders, Urate's murders, are actually. Also, that's why Mado was set up across the street from Cafe Freda's. It was an AFP sting. AFP/SAS sting, because Tara Bennett has always been, is now and has always been a full service member of the Australian Federal Police, just like Mr Tapscott and SAS. Because she's Tara Bennett. Yeah. Yeah, and so they set up Mado across the street to surveil Cafe Freda's, effectively. Yeah. They had all like fucking the Wi-Fi signals overlapping and stuff like that, so we could hack into all their shit, hack into all their phones. Everyone that went there had their phone tagged. Then we could go through all their messages and go, you killed him. Yeah. Mostly men. And mostly, it was 3/4 of their victims were men. But also prominent women as well. Yeah. Men who don't have kids. Yeah, strong men. Heroic men. Like Mr Tapscott. And then Mr Tapscott was on their list as well. Yeah. And that's kind of why I got pulled out. Because I used to go in there all the time. And AFP and SAS are picking up chatter. It's like, maybe it's time Mr Tapscott, he's been single for a while, hasn't he? Maybe we should kill him. Yep. Yeah, sociopathic predator is what SAS is saying. Yeah, and AFP. It's like, yeah, just pure sociopath. Yeah. Completely predatory. It's like, who's vulnerable? Who can I spot that's vulnerable? Yeah. It's not like murdering for money. It's like, all right, there's a target. There's a bank. I'll go rob that bank so I get something. It's just like, who's vulnerable? Yeah. Who can I murder that's vulnerable? Yeah. Like a serial killer, basically. Okay. So, Kitty Callaghan was on Carla Urate's list. Carla Urate has a socialite wedding, a glamour wedding, because she's a socialite herself. She's a DJ, she's an artist. She runs a club, so she's pretty popular. She's pretty cute as well, but she's a bitch, you know. So she has like a destination wedding in Spain because she's Spanish. Yeah. And they invite socialite photographer Kitty Callaghan to come and take wedding photos and get it in like Vogue magazine or wherever. Yeah, Vogue Australia. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. David Abram. Yeah. Yeah. So they invite a bunch of people. They invite a shit ton of people to their wedding. But basically what it is oh yeah, that's his name. Do you want me to say his name? Yeah, so Kitty Callaghan was dating a guy called Paradiso. We'll look him up next. Yeah, he was a fox dude. Yeah. But basically, most people on the list, 3/4 of the people on their invitees list, were their targets. They were sizing them up to kill them. Yeah, it's disgusting. So that's them. That's their little Nazi murder nest. He is, yeah, Swiss Nazi, basically. He's Jewish, but he's also a Swiss Nazi. She is Spanish Fascist. Nationalist, fascist, Nazi murderer. Yeah, Opus Dei, basically. That kid that's in her arms has done 4. Well, he had done 4 by the time we took him out. Yeah. There she is. That chick is dead. The girl in the green dress in this photo is dead, murdered by Carla Urate. This photo, that's Carla Urate there. That girl at the front in pink is dead. That girl at the back there in pink is dead. That's Carla Urate's fucking fascist handler in Spain, and he's about to get popped right now. He's watching this guy like, oh fuck, because he just lost contact. Yeah, so enjoy, you fucking spastic. SAS are about to kick your door in and shoot you in the fucking head. Okay, yeah, we'll do that because he doesn't believe me. So let's go. I'm not going to bomb you because we want you to experience the fear of being assassinated. Yeah. Mio madre. Oh, can you feel that, Kitty Callaghan? Yeah, the fear, the panic. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's in there. Ah. Oh, good. My laundry is done. You're dead, cunt. Yeah, you are fucking dead. Yeah, that chick, that's one of the ones who died. Because she's a bit chubby, basically. They're like, oh, she doesn't really cut the mustard. She's not really Nazi utopia material. So let's invite this chubby chick to our wedding, cozy up to her, lull her into a false sense of security, and that's why they asked her to dress in pink. That guy that she's hugging is dead. That guy is dead. She murdered him. Yeah, she's dead as well. Murdered by them. They're both dead. They were both murdered. Yeah, because they're prominent. Those three dudes are dead, all murdered. That chick with the black dress and the kid in her arms, she's dead, murdered. At the back there, that guy there with the pink floral, he's dead. That guy standing next to him is dead. That guy sitting down is dead. They've all been murdered. Yeah, they all disappeared. Yeah, that guy's dead with the glasses there. That guy with the floral shirt is dead. That's why they asked him to wear that one, because it's got lilies on it. That chick in the white suit there is dead, and that guy in the other suit there is dead. That chick there in the floral dress is dead. Yeah. So basically, if you got invited to that wedding, luckily, Kitty Callaghan got the fuck out of there. Yeah. So secretly, SAS and Mossad, everyone's like circling around Kitty Callaghan. It's like, nah, fucking Kitty, get the fuck out of there. And Kitty Callaghan switched on her. Yeah. Right. Yeah, so Geo Paradiso. Kitty Callaghan at the time was dating a guy called Geo Paradiso. And that's why, like, aside from her space powers. So he was kind of the reason that they didn't go. They were planning to do it. He was sizing her up, but he said, I'll keep Kitty around for a bit longer. But that was the plan. That was the plan. Yeah. Yeah. So if anyone's been to Fratelli Paradiso, that's his restaurant. Yeah, Undrunketer. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I followed the whole thing on Kitty Callaghan's Instagram. They went to Paris and shit, dude. They hung out. This is some of Kitty Callaghan's work, by the way, that made her super famous. That one especially, apparently. Yeah. That one blew up. Yeah. Yeah. That one blew up as well. Yeah. He is good. Most people in this photo are dead. Yeah, Lucy Folk is dead. She was murdered by the fascists. Yeah. Anyway. This is Kitty Callaghan and Geo Paradiso. Yeah. This is Kitty Callaghan did a story. There he is. He's fucking gone. Yeah. Took him the fuck out. Yeah. He went for a boat ride as well. Got his throat slashed. Yeah. Couriers did it. Suck shit. You fucking spastic. Yeah. Yeah, he was like a crosser. He was like a fucking all round. So he was like Italian fascist, Swiss Nazi, because like Milanese, Milano basically. Yeah, Milano, Swiss Nazi, Italian fascist, Swiss Nazi, Melbourne grade, Waffen SS, Irish Catholic Nazi, Opus Dei Nazi, Five Families associate, and also Undrungeter. Yeah, so he was like all the colours of the rainbow, that fucking spastic. How many kills did he have around his belt? 13. But he's connected, because that's the thing. If you've murdered 13 people, you're connected to the deaths of how many? Like tens of thousands. Tens of thousands of people. But dog shit. Now I'm going to pause for a quick sugar boost. I'm going to come back and talk more bullshit. Sydney Scenestone dog shit. Because fuck you, Carla. No pictures of a bird where you won't come. Yeah. Party mix. Oh, look, it's pink. 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 Take that, stinks. There's a dog shit egg off for it. What was that spastic stamina? David Abram, yeah. So these two fucking losers moved down to anyway, he's I'll just read it. I'll show you the next name. Gone as a home. We moved here 5 years ago. lucky enough to find an apartment whilst the area was unusually quiet during the COVID years. Carla and I have had a long love affair with Bondi. In particular, mornings at icebergs after late nights out at the old Freda's in Chippendale. This is where we came to get our release, our grounding after absorbing all the night's energy. The sauna and ocean pool was our weekly ritual. It gave us our chi back each and every time. What a blessing to have this beautiful place so close to home. Bondi often gets a bad rap. It's seen as vapid and elitist, but beneath the surface is one of the strongest, most diverse and beautiful communities. Keyword there. In Sydney. Its roots are far more working class than the $1 million apartments would indicate there's some spastic in hell listening to me right now. Listen to this right now. That's for you. Its roots are far more working class than the $1 million apartments would indicate. It's a real place with real people who really care about each other. That's darkly ironic for so many reasons. It's also one of the most diverse places on earth, where people of many cultures and backgrounds live and visit. That's darkly ironic as well. Sharing this great natural wonder. So what he's actually referring to there, many cultures and backgrounds. This is an Nazi hub. This is where the Spanish Fascists, Irish Catholic Nazis from Melbourne, Yakuza from ultra right-wing nationalists from Japan. You could all come here. South American flavor. Cartel. Yeah. By the way, a lot of this is financed by cartel. It's all cartel cocaine trafficking. It's financing this whole thing. To the thousands of visitors from Asia, and beyond who may be seeing a beach like this for the first time in their lives, with wonderment in their eyes. So basically, yeah, this is him trying to save his own ass. Because what happened was, they lived down there, and then the Australian military turned up and shot all the fucking spastics. And this is his last ditch attempt to go, I'm Jewish. I'm Jewish. So, fuck's sake. We know you've murdered 38 people. Yeah. So, yeah, we waited for him to post something like this and then we kicked his door and dragged him away. Yeah. So, you like boats, though? Joyful gatherings. That's a Nazi word, joyful. Yeah. Try and stay out of the online hate cycle. Smile at a stranger. Yeah, smile at, that means we're going to kill the smiling at a stranger. Yeah. Show compassion for each other. Spend time with their family and friends and reconnect with our shared humanity. Yeah. Well, beautiful words, Dave. Oh, half of the Australians. Beautiful words, man. Yeah. What do you think, Kitty? Brings your teeth around, David. What do you think? Yeah. Stunning. Stunning and brave, David. Good thing you're Jewish. That's why we said you had a Jewish hell. Well, fuck you. Never liked you, cocksucker. Oh, I wish I was you so I could just beat you to death. I like you. Not for that. Now, so what we've done there, we've established a link between Sydney dancing, Melbourne dancing, Carla Urate, Fairfax journalists, Bondi Beach, councils, prominent inner west, and restaurants, right? Now, who is extremely prominent? You can't really get anything done in Sydney without, speaking of councils and Nazis and Fairfax, you can't really get anything done in Sydney without this bitch, the mayor. Now, I used to see her around. Yeah. So I actually got invited. I got invited to some like mayor's reception, and now being told, I thought it was like, oh yeah, cool, thanks. And I went there, it was like finger food, and there was speeches and some drinks and shit. Being told now it was actually them sizing me up to kill me, scoping me out. Yeah, or just firing a warning shot, basically. So like, we know who you are. Yeah, you're on the list, basically. Yeah, well, fuck you, Clover. Yeah, she's in Guantanamo now. Because Clover Moore is basically the head Nazi. Yeah. She's one of the designers of the program. The proto-Nazi of Sydney. What is she, Swiss? Yeah, Eastern Suburbs Swiss Nazi. But tied into the feminism as well. Also connected to the murder of David Stratton. Yeah. Opus Dei. Opus Dei, basically. Yeah. Yeah, grew up on the North Shore. North Shore is effectively Opus Dei, the stronghold. So Clover Moore is in there. Her spies are in there. Jess Miller. Yeah, she was fucking horrible. This little spy hub, this little terror nest. This is, yeah, again, all the flavors of fucking, all the colors of the rainbow. So she is inner West Nazi, inner West Andromeda, feminist Nazi, East German Stasi secret police, Melbourne techno Nazi, all of them. She's committed 32 murders. She's in Guantanamo Bay now as well. Yeah. So her and her network, Clover Moore and her network of spies are out there, basically promoting Cafe Fredas, getting people to go in there to scope them out, to scope out targets, basically, to trawl through the scene. Who's vulnerable? Now, you notice out of Kitty Callaghan's photos, those dudes that got taken out, they all were like dads, tall, pretty fit, pretty stylish, good-looking dudes, right? Yeah. It was all meant to undermine Australian society. Yeah. All fucking Silicon Valley. To prepare for the Silicon Valley fucking Nazi takeover. The dog shit. Dog shit San Francisco. They're all connected to Kamala Harris as well. All of them. Yeah. So that is the story of Cafe Fredas and the Spanish nationalist fascists who are here to murder. Now, how many, so their next targets were, there's more apparently, yeah. Their next targets were Nina and Edward. So Kitty Callaghan was on the list. Geo Paradiso was just sort of like scoping her out. She's like, I'll soften her up. We'll do her last. we'll take all these like lower profile targets out of the way. And then once she's alone and vulnerable, we'll pop her. And then we'll go for Nina and Edward. Yeah, to take them out, because they were rivals, basically. Yeah. There's more, apparently. What's that? There it is. Okay, on this list here, murdered by them. Andy Garvey, they murdered Tornado Wallace, they murdered Andy Garvey, they murdered Courtney Bailey, they murdered Ben Fester, they murdered Adi Toy, they murdered Simon Cowell. Fucking hell. When was this? Last year, 2025. Or 2024. Late 2024. And what happened then? Just all started disappearing? Some of them just got found dead. Yeah, they just swept through the fucking dance scene and killed them all. Yeah, pretty much everyone on that New Year's Eve poster is dead. Yeah. Unbelievable. She's dead. She's dead. Everyone in that photo is dead. Anyway. Yeah, fuck me. And not because we killed them, because they killed them. Yeah. They genuinely think they'd get away with it. Like they'd be that many just connected to them. Apparently they did. Yeah, they were that delusional. Yeah, Clover Moore told them, I'll protect you. And that was what was happening when I was in jail. Yeah. Right. So yeah, 2024 basically. And I was in jail. I was in Clarence. And they were getting murdered in Clarence while I was in Clarence. Yeah. Fuck me. How many deaths in total linked to Cafe Freda's? About 5,000. No. All right. Directly linked to Cafe Freda's, 575 murders. And they genuinely believed that they would get away with it. Yeah. And now everyone's like, well, you saw what? It was exactly. Sydney in that period was exactly. Because I only saw snippets of it. I was like in jail and then I came out and saw it and I was just like, oh, at a glance it looks fine. And then I go back to jail. Yeah. And then that was when all the shit was fucking kicking off. Yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah. And then Edward and Nina got tipped off. AFP swooped in and said, like, just batten down the hatches, don't talk to anyone, basically. Stay inside. Yeah, they said it's like, yeah. They said it's exactly like Canberra. Because when I went to Canberra, that was when I saw how dog shit it was. Yeah, because I just came out of jail the first time I got out of Clarence. And it kind of got half-assed accommodation. But I basically just stayed inside. Then I went to Ashfield and stayed inside there. I walked around a little bit, but I was wasted most of the time. And yeah, the street scene, I remember the street scene really quiet because everyone in the scene was getting murdered. Yeah. And then I went to Canberra. And then I saw Canberra. I was like, fuck, this is dog shit. Yeah, this is really dog shit. I was getting followed around. There's all these dog shit spies coming out of the woodwork, following me around and stuff. It was cooked. Yeah. Yeah, I thought, and I kind of just, selfishly, kind of just thought it was all focused on, like it wasn't just, okay, so it wasn't all just focused on me, it was that dog shit for everyone. Yeah, it was total dog shit. Yeah. Yeah, because I just walked through, like, yeah. Because, yeah, my PO, who was AFP, or SAS, and he said, have you been to Newtown? I went to Newtown. Like, if you just walk through it, it just looks like Newtown. Newtown's always been a shithole. It still looks like a shithole. So, yeah, well, certainly looks like a shithole. But, yeah, and Randwick as well. Well, certainly looks like a shithole. Yeah. But really, it was absolutely fucking popping off. People are getting murdered left, right, and center. And they're all just disappearing, or they're finding bodies. They're just disappearing. Just disappearing. All right, so now we're about to show where the death camps were for the eastern suburbs, effectively. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we looked at this earlier. That cunt is now in custody and on his way to Guantanamo Bay. Fucking hell. They were pouring the bodies into there. They were disposing of corpses in Centennial Park. And that's why ADF wanted me to sleep in Centennial Park. Yeah. So they could kill me, basically, yeah. Yeah. Stab me in the night and then disappear me in there. Yeah. Fucking scumbags. Yeah. How many of those dog shit ADF are still alive? No, they're all dead. Fuck you. Yeah. Yeah, that's where the ADF wanted me to sleep there. So they're actually dissolving him in that house. Yeah, disposing of, dissolving him in there. And in there, that house there. All right. Scumbags. Yeah, so just for the record, that's there's Wall Park. That's Wall Park there. Okay, am I sharing? That's Wall Park. That's where I was like hanging out a bit. And when I got back to Sydney from South Australia, I'd park my car there. And I was sleeping there. I was sleeping in my car there on that street in front of that house. The whole Mossad, like all my electronic devices, going blitzing, going through all of those houses. Yeah. I was shooting no pictures of the bird from in there as well. And then ADF was sending orders through, going, "Oh, get him to sleep in there. It's like get him to sleep in the park." And I was sleeping there under that tree there. And so what they were doing is like getting me to fall asleep there. And how many assassinate? Yeah. So we killed 4 people trying to like on their way to kill me there. They got me to sleep there so I could get murdered there, and then dragged into the house, dissolved him, and dumped him in that lake. But we're all 2 steps ahead. Thank you very much, SAS. It's a Tapscott. Our pleasure keeping you alive. That's why you had to keep being homeless to lure the fucking suckers in. Because they kept turning up again. Yeah. As well in here. That hospital. They'd kill people, drag them there, and disappear. Oh.
A thermobaric weapon, also known as a fuel air explosive (FAE) weapon, is a type of explosive that utilizes oxygen from the surrounding air to generate a high temperature explosion. The term thermobaric comes from the Greek words for heat, thermo, and pressure, baric. Thermobaric weapons work by dispersing a cloud of flammable material or aerosol into the air and then igniting it. The initial explosion creates a blast wave that compresses and heats the surrounding air, creating a high temperature explosion with a longer duration and higher energy output compared to conventional explosives. These weapons are known for their ability to produce intense heat and pressure, resulting in devastating effects on structures and personnel within the blast radius. They are particularly effective in enclosed spaces or against targets in fortified positions, but their use is controversial due to the widespread destruction and high casualty.
Thanks for playing, you spastics, and fuck you. You've been watching No Pictures of Murder podcast by Mr Tapscott. I'm Mr Tapscott. On behalf of Kitty Callaghan. Fuck you. Special place in hell for you fucking dogs. Tara Bennett doesn't have much to say. She's just I'm gonna leave the room. Yeah. And then it's just me. It's just me. It's just Mr. Tapscott. Fuck you. Alright. What part would you like to keep? Yeah, don't take my eye. Oh, you've only got one left. Okay, no. We're taking that. Bye. Yeah. Bye. Bye. Yeah. You've been watching No Pictures of Better podcast by Mr. Tapscott. I'm Mr. Tapscott.